it was talking about when it was made. So it was made in the 1890s on the westward side of Washington, or Whidbey Island. It was built to protect from water invasions, and it was also built because of precautions, because of water, because they got a war message from so-and-so, and it was supposed to happen at a certain time, but it ended up not, and they were like coming earlier than expected. So even though the water invasions were starting in South Carolina, which is all the way, oh my gosh, all the way across the country, they just built the fort anyways. Um, the invasion from which I was talking about, South Carolina, it had to do with 3,000 men and 50 British ships. And what Fort Casey was basically most known for was their big, like their huge rifles, which I think the book said range from 4 inches to 10 inches, something like that. But if you've been there, then you know that they're big.
Mini cannons.
Whatever. They said rifles. And then it was talking about the construction, and the construction lasted from 1897 to 1910. They made the fort so it would look somewhat intimidating to their intruders. And if you've been there, then you've seen the lighthouse. The lighthouse was made so it could guide friendly ships into the land or back to land if you were a soldier from there. And all the land was it was owned by the government, except this tip of land that was by the lighthouse, which was owned by residents of Washington. And so, it was like, it wasn't a continuous fight, like, they wouldn't come one by one like in the movies. It was more like, just come and go and whatever. And it wasn't like a big fight at all, which is why Fort Casey isn't really known. It's not really in history because there wasn't any big fights that really happened. And even though they were in a war, they still had kind of lived a normal life. Like breakfast was at 7:30, and then they got to exercise, and then they trained for 2 hours or so, and then lunch was at 12. So it was basically a normal life, or as normal as it could get during the war. And then my excerpt, which pretty much just sums up the whole book, says, this book is dedicated to those men who served at Fort Casey because there were no great battles or military actions. Theirs is a story that has gone somewhat unnoticed because and nothing really happened as of they didn't even fire their cannons once at all. And they also made the fort out of traditions, is what the book said. Like, it's kind of like a peace, like to practice peace. Like, the fort would be the defense, and then here's a map and Fort Casey. Here's Whidbey Island, and then Fort Casey was located around the west right here. And that is the end of my presentation. Is there any questions? I don't think okay, here we go. Alex.
Did they mention the other forts other than Fort Casey? Is there like 2 more?
Yeah, there is 2 more, but they didn't really talk much about it. They just focused on Fort Casey. Lance.
I know one of the names of the forts, they mentioned Fort Union Hall in the book.
Did it tell how long the battles usually lasted?